Hey there, this is Tanya QC with selfcareforyourspirit.com, and today I am talking about 4 essential crystals for empaths and lightworkers. We're going to talk about Natrolite, Scolecite, Blue Halite, and Apophyllite. And this is an adjunct to my blog post, which has more info, but these are some little details that I didn't get a chance to cover that I wanted to share. So first up, we have the incredible Natrolite, and Natrolite is a really high vibrational crystal, and it is really great for those of you who are empaths and intuitives because it helps to get your nervous system relaxed and in sync with your light body. So it's bringing the spiritual and the physical together, and that can really make a lot of space for personal shifts to happen in your life. It's good for those of you that are doing work with spirit, who are doing any type of automatic writing. It's great for people that are journaling as well. And lastly, it is a very powerful high vibrational crystal. This means there is a lot of energy, and you need to be very focused and use your intent and awareness so that you are directing the energy in the way that you want it. And also, as a sensitive, you may find it can be a little overpowering. And even though I'm working with it all the time, and this is my lovely little friend here, I still find that it makes my crown chakra tingle like crazy. So be very aware when you work with that type of crystal. Now, the next one that we are going to talk about is the wonderful Apophyllite, and that's this guy here. Now, Apophyllite is another high vibrational crystal, and this one is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see that it's very reflective, and it's almost like mirrors inside, and so that's why it's affectionately called the light bringer. It helps to clean and purify your energy in yourself, or you can use it in a crystal grid or even in your environment. And it's really good to support inner vision and communication with higher light beings like angels and your guides or interdimensional beings. It can really lift you up when you're feeling down. I mean, just looking at this crystal can make you happy. It is so beautiful, all the different light that comes through it. It's just incredible. You will often see them sold just as these little pyramidal tips here, and that's usually because they've fallen off or they've been taken off by unscrupulous vendors. So please be sure you're using an ethical retailer when you are sourcing your crystals. And lastly, it is really good because it has an alignment with your pineal gland. So that will really help to raise your spirits and make you feel great. So that is Apophyllite. The next crystal is Scalia Site. Now, I like to call this guy the opera singer of the crystal world because even though they're small, it's like Pavarotti. This is my little Pavarotti here. And they have so much energy, so it's proof positive. You don't need a big, huge quartz crystal cluster or whatever you have, or geode or whatever. If you have something that can do small focused work like these guys do, they have a lot of energy and they're great for light workers. Part of that is because they help you to open up and communicate with higher realms by connecting your spirit and your heart. So it really brings a heart-centered energy to the work that you're doing. And it's also good because it can help to really release negative energies that are in your auric body and field. And it is also really good to bring a peaceful and relaxed energy to you. It's a really nice crystal to support self-love and loving of others and loving of all that is. And it's a great crystal for empaths and light workers because that is what we're doing, and we're putting our energy out to lift everybody up around us. So I highly suggest this one. And lastly, it is really good if you are working in the Akashic Records, if you're doing past life info searching, or if you're doing astral travel. Lastly, we have the beautiful Blue Halite. Now, this is actually a salt, and I have triple dipped this one in beautiful plant-based resin because I wanted to give it some longevity because they're very, very delicate. And Blue Halite is quite hard to find. It is water soluble because it's a salt. It's also photosensitive, which means that it will fade if it is left exposed to ultraviolet light. So I make sure this guy stays in a drawer and I use him with respect. And sometimes I'll just use a photo of him, which you can do too. Just download the picture that's on the blog page and you can use it and get the same benefits from it. So it is really good for healers who want to balance body energy and give a beautiful, healthy boost of the work that they're doing with energy, and it can actually stimulate the meridians. So for those of you that are doing acupuncture, reflexology, kinesiology, really great crystal to support you in your work. And it's also good for anybody that is having some difficulties with transitions, with emotions, to give you a bit of a balance, to ease off depression, reduce your mood swings, and to really clear your mind. And lastly, blue halite is really good for opening a channel when you are communicating with your spirit guides, because it helps to bring your energy again into alignment. So all of these high vibe crystals are really great for connecting you with spirit and helping you to feel really connected with your heart and your body. I hope you enjoyed this little info, and if you did, leave me a comment below and let me know. And hey, if you've got any pictures of your guys that you want to share, please do. I'd love to see them. You can check it out on Facebook, on facebook.com/selfcare for your spirit, and I'll catch you next time.